In September of this year, I began a community environmental project in the effort to learn more about my surrounding environment, specifically the local wild spaces. I decided to adopt a local neighborhood Arroyo to learn more about the flora and fauna, and I learned so much more. I have come to really appreciate what it means to walk off of the asphalt path, into the meadow, disappearing into a grove of trees to lose myself in the sights, sounds, textures, and colors of a place. Living in the Southwest, I am fortunate to be surrounded by desert and mountain landscapes, some as close as my back door. There was a time, when I was a teenager, that the thought of living in the high desert mountains was very unappealing. I remember thinking there won't be anything to do, what a boring place to live. But now as an adult, I have come to appreciate the unique beauty found in desert regions. The juniper trees, with their bright blue berries, the prickly pear and cholla cactus, one squat and low to the ground with round paddle-like pads, the other reaching for the sky with long, thin, spindly stalks. Then there are the numerous varieties of prairie grass fluttering in the wind, blue grama, hairy grama, and buffalo grass, to name a very few, with pinyon pines and wildflowers like asters, cow daisies, sulfur buckwheat, grindelia. Then there's the sage, Apache plume, tumbleweeds, and the ever-present chamisa, or rabbit brush, glowing golden in the late summer sun. And as a perfect background to this, there is the magnificent, bright blue sky. There is a harsh beauty to these places, but beauty nonetheless.
We're all connected to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, to the rest of the universe atomically.
I think nature's imagination is so much greater than man's. He's never gonna let us relax.
We live in an in-between universe where things change alright, but according to patterns, rules, or as we call them, laws of nature.
I'm this guy standing on a planet. Really, I'm just a speck. I'm just a speck compared with a star. The planet is just another speck. To think about all of this, to think about the vast emptiness of space. Billions and billions of stars, billions and billions of specks.
The beauty of a living thing is not the atoms that go into it, but the way those atoms are put together. The cosmos is also within us. We're made of star stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself.
Across the sea of space, the stars are others. We've traveled this way before, and there is much to be learned.
We're all connected to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, to the rest of the universe atomically.
I find it elevating and exhilarating to discover that we live in a universe which permits the evolution of molecular machines as intricate and subtle as we.
I know that the molecules in my body are traceable to phenomena in the cosmos. That makes me want to grab people in the street and say, have you heard this?
The beauty of a living thing is not the atoms that go into it, but the way those atoms are put together. The cosmos is also within us. We're made of star stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself.
There's this tremendous mass of waves all over in space, which is the light bouncing around the room, going from one thing to the other. And it's all really there, really there. But you gotta stop and think about it, about the complexity to really get the pleasure. It's all really there, really there. The inconceivable. about all of this, to think about the vast emptiness of space. There's billions and billions of stars, billions and billions of specks.
The beauty of a living thing is not the atoms that go into it, but the way those atoms are put together.
The cosmos is also within us. We're made of spark stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself.
Across the sea of space, the stars are others. Sun, we have traveled this way before, and there is much to be learned.